We welcome you to Oklahoma in the Jackson T. Stevens Cup, 4th edition of this event, hosted this year by Oklahoma City Golf and Country Club. With the first 2 days we have seen in stroke play, now match play for this final day. Team titles on the line as we show you some highlights from the women's a little bit earlier. This is Karen Suru from Oregon going up against Kendall Todd from Arkansas. A birdie putt for Suru. It goes. She would tie the match as the Ducks going up against the #1 team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. How about Dare Chung, the transfer for Oregon, up against Reagan Zabilski for birdie at 8. This to go 1-up in the match. And the Ducks, who trailed in all 5 matches about an hour ago, making a bit of a charge as they're making the turn to the back 9. The men of Oklahoma State going up against SMU for this team championship. Eric Lee for birdie at 9. He gets it to go, a 2-up lead over Matthew Foster. And then how about William Sides? Won individually in a playoff yesterday over that man, Philip Fallberg Janssen, the freshman from Oklahoma State. And Sides has not slowed down on this final day. This for birdie on 9. It would go, giving him a 1-up lead. We saw him make a ton of big putts yesterday. None more important than the 12-footer for par to force a playoff. That putter remaining red hot. Another birdie at 9. Sides moves to 2 under par. So SMU with some work to do. We'll see if they can get the job done, as there are team titles to be handed out by day's end here in Oklahoma. As we head over to 9 with Maria Jose Marin from Arkansas. She's going up against Zuvi Chaya Vintage Chaitum from Oregon. And we know Maria Jose Marin, when she gets going, watch out. We head over to Dare Chung at 11. We'll follow her tee shot with Top Tracer technology. Oh, yes. How about that, Amelia? Let's head over to 8. Arkansas freshman Natalie Blonian from Altus, Oklahoma. She's going up against Kiara Romero. That is a big task for the newcomer at Arkansas, but solid. Those two were pretty good.
Yeah, Jack did all right.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. She landed right on that ridge, and look at this now. That'll be a fast putt, but a pretty easy one right there. So pressure on Todd. I think just because you got to hit it so soft, I think you do have to get it outside the hole.
This for birdie and Suru to go 1-up in the match.
That was a really confident stroke right there.
Let's head over to 8, Oklahoma State's Gavin Lane. We've seen some second shots from a variety of different places here on this short par 4.
Well, that was absolutely excellent touch. Great rhythm there.
Let's head over to 14, Oklahoma State's Eric Lee, 4-up against Matthew Foster. Second shot that is on the way. Oh, yes. One of those days. Must make for Foster to extend. Pretty big time putt there by Matthew Foster.
That was really big.
To the green at 11. This is Preston Stout from Oklahoma State for birdie to win the hole against Zachary Kingsland. Oh, yeah. That is a stout effort by Preston.
Perfect speed, and Kingsland hasn't won a hole, so this has been a stout show these first 11 holes.
Let's go back to the green at 12. Preston Stout. Work to do. This for birdie, 3-up against Kingsland. Go out to the fairway at 14. Tong An from Oregon. Currently 2 down to Clarissa Tamello from Arkansas. On the freshman from China, just her 3rd event in college golf, and that's a great shot right there. Tamello at 14, her 2nd. Don't count out the Razorbacks. They're #1 for a reason. And Clarissa Tamello playing a big part of that, looking to go 3-up here at 14.
Oh, this is a good-looking line. If it's the right number, it looks good.
Go ahead.
It is.
Go ahead.
And being one down for Todd, what a way to answer.
This to extend for Kendall Todd. How about that answer?
There you go.
Played
This
it
is a
about a
heck of a
ball
match.
out, and
Yeah.
it's coming down to the wire, Trip.
Over at 14 for Kingsland, who was in the mix individually, and then that last hole got away from him, finishing up on 9. Over at 14, Kingsland, we saw his approach. The birdie gets the job done. He wins the hole, now just 1 down. Needs something to go her way. 4 down against Jose Marine. That's a start.
How about that?
Now Maria Jose Marine needs to make this for her birdie to tie the hole and remain 4 up. Sometimes it's just not your day.
That's why Jose Marine is one of the best college players, best amateurs in the world.
That's right at it. Looks to be pretty good.
And it is advantage Romero there at 13. A tie is as good as a win, and when you've got 2 putts to close things out, chances are this thing's going to be knotted up at 2 in about 30 seconds from now. Arkansas is the #1 team in the country for very good reason, but when you split hairs of who's the best on this team, easy to see this young lady right at the top. We head out to 13. Jay Holland Humphreys from SMU. Shot on the way, his 3rd at the par 5. 2 down against Gavin Lane.
Go in the hole. Oh.
Thought about it. The 17, Preston Stout. 2 up against Kingsland. Get ready for a second.
Gotta land this just right of the flag. The screen slopes from right to left.
That might be enough to close things out.
187 into this hole. Location's on the right side. Ooh, this is a good-looking shot right here.
Oh, it sure is.
Oh, well, she's taking it on. This is a good-looking line.
Oh, how about that shot by Natalie Blonyan, the best of the day, and boy, she needed it. Go back to the green at 17. Let's reset this scenario. Zachary Kingsland 2 down against Preston Stout. He has this for birdie. Stout has a birdie putt inside of that, and if this doesn't go, game, set, and match to Stout.
Been a little bit of guessing game right below the hole. A couple of players missing it low. Kingsland missed it high. Gave it all he could there.
So that is point number 2 for the group from Stillwater, about an hour away from campus for the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Go up at 17. We see the golf ball, and it belongs to Ethan Fang, who's 1 up in the match.
Came out pretty clean. It did not. Oh, this needs to get down. Oh,
Oh, it did.
That's the benefit of hitting out of the bunker. You can generate a lot of spin. Ethan Fang doing a great job at keeping his balance in that bunker shot to get clean contact.
Or excuse me, this to close things out. Birdie 3 would seal the deal for Oklahoma State. Never know. Stranger things have happened. Not in this case, though. A 3 for Fang at 17. A birdie wins the hole and the match, and the 3rd and deciding point for Oklahoma State. The Cowboys, the team champions, here at the Jackson T. Stevens Cup. Good swing. Commit.
A little bit of wind helping out of the right. Oh, this is a good-looking shot right here. It's just right of the hole. Oh, yeah.
How good is that by Natalie Blonyan? We saw Ethan Fang about a half hour ago for the men hit a quality second from the fairway bunker. Blonyan does the same. 1 match remaining on the course between the women of Oregon and Arkansas. They're tied up at 2. The first to 3 wins this team title. We go to Romero, who's 1 up at 17. This for par.
Well, this one here is going to be breaking hard to her right. It's so hard to get it out there far enough.
Good call there, Trip. Had the pace, Romero, just not the line.
And you saw her say, it's good. The conceded birdie to Natalie Blondian.
I don't know if I would have done that one. Her putt could have run by pretty easy, but well, we get to play more golf at even. This headed towards the middle of the green and working left.
Hole high with the tucked hole location, only 3 paces from the right side of the green to the flag, so you got to think that was a really good shot. Now the pressure's on Romero to get inside of her.
Well, this is really high, but it's at the middle of the green. This is not what she wanted.
And well outside that of Blondian. Birdie putts upcoming at 18. Both teams looking on, showing support, anxious moments, seeing can their teammate get it done.
I'll tell you what, that is very well done. That was not easy.
Romero was 2 up in the match. Blondian with a birdie 2 to cut the deficit in half. Then able to just hang around, claw back, and all of a sudden now trip on the green here at 18 with a birdie putt to win the hole, win the match, and give the team title to the Razorbacks. And she delivers! Natalie Blondian with a birdie on 18 to take down one of the very best players in the women's collegiate game. How clutch was that, Amelia?
Nobody was birdieing the 18th hole today, especially with that tucked hole location just inside of 30 feet.
What a moment for Natalie Blondian, playing in the starting 5 for the Razorbacks for the very first time. She played as an individual earlier this fall in the anchor match. 2 hours away, Altus, Oklahoma. They must be living it up, and for good reason. What a finish by Blondian and the Razorbacks. We're